Bill and Melinda Gates recently announced that they would be divorcing after 27 years of marriage. And from their joint statement, things seemed to be amicable and that it was simply just a loss of love. But a new bombshell report from the New York Times alleged that there may have been more disturbing reasons for the divorce, including Bill's connection to the now deceased financier, Jeffree Epstein, who was of course charged for crimes involving I'm Mackenzie, and let's get into all the details. The new report alleges that Melinda consulted a lawyer for divorce starting back in 2019, and that's allegedly when things were actually set in motion. Melinda reportedly first consulted divorce lawyers in 2019 while telling people that her marriage was irretrievably broken. These sources also say a major factor in the divorce was Bill's long-standing ties to Jeffree Epstein and Melinda's concern around that relationship. A former employee with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation told the Wall Street Journal that Melinda had expressed her unhappiness with Bill's relationship with Epstein as far back as 2013, after the New York Times first reported about their connections. Then years later, in the fall of 2019, just a couple months after Jeffree Epstein was found dead in prison, the New York Times ran another report on the relationship between Bill and Epstein. And this apparently shocked Melinda because the ties exposed were a lot more than Bill had previously claimed. Bill confirmed that he met with Epstein in September of 2019, months before his arrest, but Gates said he, quote, didn't have any business relationship or friendship with him. However, months later, the Times reported in October that they had met a number of times over many years, many of these times after Epstein was convicted of crimes. Bill Gates' spokesperson responded to that, saying that Bill made an error meeting with him, but he still didn't have any business relationship or friendship with him. Apparently, before all that, Melinda had warned her husband about Epstein after the couple met him in 2013, the Daily Beast reports. But despite these warnings, Bill kept meeting with him and was of course later exposed for his ties. At this time, neither Bill or Melinda have commented on all the claims made in the recent New York Times article. And this is not the only explosive secret that has been exposed about the couple's divorce since it was announced. We also recently found out that the couple had an arrangement that Bill could see one of his ex-girlfriends, Anne, for a long weekend every year at her beach house. According to a profile in Time magazine in 1997, it was a negotiated consideration ahead of Gates' marriage to Melinda. Apparently, during these weekend getaways, they would pick each other's brains, play putt-putt, rode dune buggies, and went for walks. Gates said about these long weekends, quote, we can play putt-putt while discussing biotechnology. So I think all that's left to say about this is that there's a lot more that happens behind closed doors with these super rich people than we could ever imagine. And I don't think this is the end of what's going to be exposed. So that's all for the story, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see some more. I've been your host, Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to check us out on social media, and I will catch you all in the next one.